Hello everybody, my name is Jared Brothers and welcome back to the channel. Season 4 kind of sucked. Hopefully this will be better. Thank you all for watching. If we are on the road to 5K subs, so if you want to help me do that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. If you do, thank you. If not, at least you watched this video. I will take that. Let's hop into Big Brother Season 5. Anson Grodner and Arnold Shapiro signed on for Season 5 without confirmation there would be one. After Season 4 concluded, it was pretty clear Season 5 was going to happen. Casting started before Season 4 even ended on September 15, 2003. Shapiro commented that the only thing we could promise participants and viewers alike is expect the unexpected, which at this point is the tagline. The house guests were officially announced on June 30th, 2004, except for one. Let's go through the house guests. First, we have Mike Lubinsky, a painter from East Point, Michigan. Lori Valentina, a yoga instructor from Boston, Mass. Scott Long, a sales rep from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Holly King, a model from LA. Will Winkle, an RN from Tupelo, Mississippi. Natalie Carroll, a fitness professional from Birmingham, Alabama. Adria Klein, a fitness professional from Birmingham, Alabama. Marvin Latimer, a mortician from Conway, South Carolina. Karen Gansey, a portrait artist from Saddlebrook, New Jersey. Jennifer Nokomis Dedman, a waitress from San Antonio, Texas. Dan Henry, a cocktail waitress from Burlington, Kentucky. Michael Ellis, a security officer from Durant, Oklahoma. Andrew Daniel, a college grad from Urbana, Ohio. The original 13 house guests. The 13 original house guests entered the house. They played the Hungry Hungry Helix food comp. Basically, they have balls with food items on them, and they have to attach them to the Helix DNA strand. Lori got a lobster tail ball, which she kept. She was offered $10,000, but the house had to eat PB&J for a week. She took the money. Drew, Jace, Michael, and Scott formed an alliance called the Four Horsemen. Michael learned Nokomis is his sister. Jace became the first head of household of the season. Michael revealed to Jace and Scott that he and Nokomis are related, and they convinced him to tell her this information. Jace put Mike and Nokomis on the block, with Mike being the target. Mike did himself little favor after going on a rant about gay people and trying to defend Bush's war in the Middle East after 9/11. Mike was unanimously voted out. Marvin won the second HOH comp. They played in Catapultry Food Comp. Marvin got some items for them. Marvin chose to nominate Holly and Lori for the block. Jace won the power of veto and used it on Holly, making Karen being put up as a sub. Lori was evicted with a 7-2 vote. Drew became HOH and nominated Holly and Nokomis for the block. Nokomis won the power of veto and used it on herself, with Adria being named her replacement. Holly was then evicted at a 7-1 vote. Diana won the HOH comp, then nominated Jace and Scott for eviction. Jace won the power of veto and used it on himself, with Marvin being his replacement. Scott was evicted in a 4-3 vote. The house guests then knew the twist. Natalie and Adria are actually twins, and they were playing on and off. They made it to week 5. Both would be added to the game. Nokomis became HOH and nominated Diane and Marvin, kickstarting a huge plan to backdoor Jace. Drew won power of veto, used it on Diane, with Jace successfully being backdoored, and he was evicted with a 6-1 vote. Adria became HOH and nominated Marvin and Will for eviction. Adria won the power of veto. After this, the house guest plays a luxury comp called Mint 1, where Dan, Drew, and Will earn the right to watch Without a Paddle, a movie I'm going to have to review. Later, Adria chose to not use the power of veto, making it only the second time it wasn't used. Will was evicted with Adria breaking the tie. Will was also the first jury member. Nokomis won HOH for a second time, nominating Adria and Natalie. Adria won power of veto and used it on herself, with Michael being put up as her replacement. Natalie was evicted with a 4-1 vote, becoming the second jury member. Marvin became HOH for a second time. He would nominate Adria and Michael for eviction. Karen won power of veto, kept the noms the same. Adria was evicted, being the third member of the jury. The jury became HOH, and they learned that this is a double eviction week. He nominated Diane and Marvin for eviction. Diane won, took herself off the block, and Nokomis was her replacement. Marvin was evicted. Nokomis became HOH for the third time, nominating Drew and Michael. Diane won power of veto, taking Drew off the block, with Karen being his replacement. Karen was evicted, making Marvin and Karen the fourth and fifth member of the jury. Drew became HOH for a third time, nominating Diane and Nokomis for eviction. Michael won power of veto. He said Diane and Nokomis were evicted for the sixth member. Drew won the first round of HOH term, and won the second round of Drew winning the whole thing and evicting Diane. The jury awarded Drew the grand prize. My thoughts. I really like the season. Season 4's twist sucked. So this is a breath of fresh air. Having a long lost brother, sister, and twins, amazing. Everyone was likable except for Mike. The season was 8 out of 10. Definitely probably one of the better seasons we've watched so far. Thank you everybody for watching. If you have any more, or if you want, like I said, if you want to help me get to 5,000 subs, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Tell me what your favorite season of Big Brother is in the comments, and I will see you next time.